Today, for the next 24 hours, I want you to assume that everybody else around you has the best intention.
Do you know why I film everything? I'm not scared of anything. I have good intent.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Mel Robbins. Also, if you want to be confident like Mel Robbins and others, check out my 254 series. The links are in the description below and they're free.
Everybody's problem comes down to one pattern you're repeating that you can't see. And if you're somebody that's watching this and you have no clue what you want, I'm going to say that's total bullshit. You might want to get honest with yourself. Like, instead of doing this bullshit, I want to be a millionaire, I want to do this. Do you really? Because you can make it happen. You actually can. Look at all the idiots that are making money. You can make money. Today, for the next 24 hours, I want you to assume that everybody else around you has the best intentions. The person that cuts you off in traffic, the friend that's not texting you back, the customer that writes an email that has a snarky tone, whatever it may be. The fact that you may be riled that you posted something on Facebook and one of your best friends didn't tag you in it or didn't like it. I mean, we get hung up around the stupidest stuff. But today I want you to assume the best intentions. You know, this recently happened to me where I really had to put this to use. I had a situation at work where I had a conference call and it was related to a speech, and it was one of these kind of kickoff calls where a bunch of people on the client side are going to be there and we're going to talk about the event and I'm going to talk about the speech. And during the conversation, this conference call, I said something that I didn't mean to say. I was totally responsible. I basically said, what day am I speaking? Now, I knew the date that I was speaking. What I didn't know is in the flow of the event, was I the opener? Was I the closer? Was I the person that's supposed to be the defibrillator after a big lunch? Like, what role am I playing? That's a really important thing to understand if you're giving a speech, because it helps you customize what you're going to do. Well, the client misunderstood me because I wasn't precise, and they were annoyed because they thought, holy cow, we've hired this person, we've sent her all kinds of information, she doesn't even know what day she's speaking. So the client gets upset, they complain to the event planner. The event planner then writes me one of these emails that's like this long. The planner was really upset because I had made the planner look bad in front of the client. Now, fully my responsibility, completely unintentional, and also based on a gigantic misunderstanding. So what did I do? Well, I did exactly what you should do when you screw up. I took total responsibility. I apologized. I went overboard and cleaned the mess up. I wrote a long email. I actually left voicemail messages. When we had to deliver a bunch of things, I went overboard in being great about it. And you know what I got from the planner that was really upset with me? Nothing. I didn't get an email back. I didn't get a phone call back, even though I had requested one. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And of course, what happens when somebody doesn't respond to you? Whether it's somebody that you're dating, or it's somebody that's a good friend, or it's a customer, or somebody that's upset with you and you've apologized, you immediately think that you've done something wrong. We even do it if you get an email and somebody's tone is slightly off. It is bananas how quickly we assume malintent. We assume we're in trouble. We assume we've done something wrong. So what did I do in this situation? Because my reaction was I was disappointed that I didn't actually get a nice email back or a, hey, no problem, let's move on and have a great event. Just got silence. What did I do? I use the 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, when I catch myself thinking about it, and then I assume positive intent. I tell myself a different story. I say, oh, well, I've apologized twice, so maybe the planner feels that everything is complete and taken care of and no need to discuss it further. I also assume, hey, this event is a big event. I'm sure they're super duper busy and this is the last concern on their list. Another thing that you can say is maybe they're busy. Maybe this isn't a big deal to them. Maybe I've already been forgiven.
And I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, how are you going to apply this principle this week of assuming good intent first? Let me know. Put it in the comments below.
Do you know how easy it is when your intent is good? Do you know why I film everything? I'm not scared of anything. I have good intent. Do you know why I don't sell products or things of that nature? It's because I don't need to. I make my money in different businesses. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Everybody can do whatever they want. If you know that your intent is good, it's easy. Even, I think about weird guys. I think about, like, what if I hit somebody when I was driving? What if I killed somebody? This is that goes through my head. What if I'm driving and I kill somebody? Because they jumped out, I wasn't paying attention, or worst, you know, and this is why I really stopped texting and driving even a little bit. I'm like, what if that happened? And it's crazy the way I play chess in my head. It would obviously change the course of my life and devastate me. But it's incredible why there's still this little voice in my head that still makes it not okay, but boy, do I give a about intent. It's incredible how much I navigate everything based on intent. I will let everything, right, D-Rock, we talked about the other day about like how I manage. I don't get down on anybody. I don't scream at, and if your intent is good, it's all okay. If I don't think you're capable, I'll fire you and try to help you get another job. And I'm being dead serious, I do it all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm unbelievably always so passionate about intent. If your intent is good, you're good with me forever. Period.
If you want to know what Mel has to say about finding the right group of people for you, check the link right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy that video. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You don't have to hang out with people you don't like. There's a pro life tip for everybody.
So here's a process you can use to follow to help you be around the right people and start building the life you want.